Hey guys, I'm back with another video. But before I get into the video, please tap that like button. Please tap that comment button. But most importantly, tap into the divine, tap into the source, tap into God. The title of this video today is, what are you feeding your mind? What are you feeding your mind currently, guys? I don't think we really sit back and really think about what we're feeding our minds. We just ingest a lot of content, ingest a lot of gossip, ingest a lot of talk, okay? But we need to take a second to think, what are we really feeding our mind? Are we even feeding our minds? Or is stuff being fed to us? Who's in control of the feeding of our mind? Are you in control of the feeding of your mind? Because you should be, okay? A lot of people, they're feeding their mind with pure junk, pure nonsense. They're feeding their mind with worldly material. They're feeding their mind with gossip. They're feeding their mind with ratchetness, okay? They're feeding their mind with drama and trauma. They're feeding their minds with no substance, okay? A lot of people don't even read books. A lot of people don't even feed their mind content to learn something new. So if you're not feeding content that you can learn from and you're not reading books, how are you growing? How are you growing in your day-to-day life? All you're going to do is stay on that hamster wheel of, oh, got to get up, got to go to work, got to do this, got to take care of this person, got to take care of that person, and go to sleep and start the cycle over again. You have to intentionally feed your mind with the light instead of the darkness. You have to intentionally feed your mind with stuff that you're going to grow from. If you're not in charge of feeding your mind, then the world is going to feed your mind for you. And that's not what you want. Okay? So we need to be feeding our minds with godly content, with content that is going to help us grow and learn something new at all times. Now, I'm not saying you can't, watch something for entertainment purposes, but for the most part, we should be growing on a daily basis, okay? Negative thoughts only grow and live in your mind if you feed them. So when a negative thought pops in your mind, you have to not entertain it. You have to not feed it. You can't harbor on it. Okay, we're talking about all things in our mind today, guys. A lot of these negative thoughts, they grow and they live in your mind rent-free. Feed them. Flirt with them. Flirt with the idea of them. And that will be the downfall for you. Okay? So I want us to continue to take note of what we're feeding our mind on a daily basis, because it's very important. The devil will creep in your mind if your mind is idle. So you got to stay busy. You got to always be learning. You got to always have a to-do list. You got to always be growing every day. When I tell you this chosen road doesn't stop, it does not stop, guys. It's every day. We have to keep going. Every day we have to keep pushing. Every day we need to be reading books. Every day we need to be writing down what God is saying to us. Every day we need to be going back and reviewing what God said to us the week before, the month before. Every day we need to be manifesting our dreams and our aspirations and our desires. What are you feeding your mind? Comment below and let me know, what are you feeding your mind? Because it's so important. We need to be feeding our mind with the light. We need to be feeding our mind with positivity. And with that being said, guys, I'm out.